D-Lo 404 Boxing and more. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Welcome back to the channel, to the repeat viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I ask that you please subscribe, hit that bell icon, and drop a comment in the comment section. Hit that like button if you're feeling the content of the video. So we got Triple G trying to figure out what he's going to do next with his career. Eddie Hearn is out there campaigning for him to come to the zone to get that Canelo rematch, or the third fight with Canelo. I mean, maybe Triple G does it, maybe he doesn't. I think Triple G wants that Canelo rematch more so than he wants any other fight. He wants a third fight with Canelo more than any other fight right now. I don't think he has a lot of interest in fighting the Jamal Charlos or Danny Jacobs of the world. He's never really had any interest in fighting because Laura's offered to move up several times. Triple G pretty much always ignored him. You know, there's guys like Hurd out there may be willing to move up. He's talked about it. I think he talked about moving up for a Jacobs fight. Maybe he'll move up for a Triple G fight. You know, and he got, I mean, there are a few guys out there. Yeah, Danny Jacobs, Derevyanchenko winner. I don't think Triple G's ready to retire. You got Demetrius Andrade out there. But again, with Andrade, you're talking about a guy that's on the zone, which I don't know that, you know, Triple G's people may not be trying to get him on the zone. Tom Laughlin may not want him to go to the zone. I don't know. You got, of course, with the Andrade and Derevyanchenko winner, you know, if Derevyanchenko win, I think he's with PBC. But then you got Danny Jacobs. He was HBO fighter with Matchroom, but I'm sure he's going to be fighting on the zone from this point forward. So, you know, options are there, but then again, at the same time, you can kind of say options are limited. Well, you know, I think the reality is that Triple G is kind of expected to be in kind of tough in his next fight, not go after some soft touch, but at the same time, he's coming off a loss. And Triple G, when he was undefeated, didn't mind throwing two, three soft touches in at one time. I mean, not one time, but I mean in succession. So I don't know what he does next, to be honest. I do think that he would go straight into a Canelo rematch if the opportunity presented itself and he didn't have to sign an agreement with the zone. So I don't know. I don't know if he does that anyway. You know, maybe he does. If the opportunity presents itself, he goes directly into a Canelo fight for May of next year. But I think it would serve him well to at least get another fight in with someone in the interim. And it would be in his best interest to try to get some leverage going into that fight by, you know, picking up a title from one of these other guys, if he has what it takes to pick up a title. And I'm not gonna say who he should fight. I really, to be honest, I don't really have a preference in who he fights. I want to see him in against a credible opponent, because I feel like we've seen Triple G in enough fights that we knew before the fight happened that he was gonna win. That we knew on the date the fight was announced that Triple G was going to knock the guy out. I don't want to see him in a fight like that. I think if that's all he's going to do at this point, then I almost would rather see him out of the sport, to be honest. I mean, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's not my choice to make. And I respect the guy's right to make a living. And this is what he does for a living, so it remains to be seen what happens. You know, there's even a David Lemieux still out there. Maybe, you know, people may be convinced that Triple G slowed down enough that the David Lemieux fight becomes a better fight. You know, closer fight between the two of them. I don't know. I don't like the fact that as of right now, it's kind of up in the air with him. You know, as far as what net, I think that the networks are being formed. Maybe even ESPN may be trying to get him. But I have heard that Showtime's trying to get him, and the Zone are trying to get him as well. So it remains to be seen what he does. Like I said, if he's in against a credible opponent, I'll support the fight. I'll watch it. If he's in there fighting Gabe Rosado again, that ain't something I want to see. So it remains to be seen. I'm hopeful that he's in with a credible opponent next time, because I want to see good fights in boxing. I'm not going to say Triple G is a guy I just don't care to watch. That's not the case. I think he made exciting fights. But I just don't want to see him against a cupcake. I really want to see him against a credible opponent. I can't stress that enough. So I'll stay tuned in, and hopefully the boxing world will know what's next for Triple G. For those who care, I'm interested because I like the middleweight division, and I think the middleweight division is a hotbed of the sport right now. It has been for quite some time, and I think if Triple G's in the mix, there's some good fights to be had with him in there. But ultimately, as a fan, I can't be concerned about what network he goes to. Just knowing what network he goes to would kind of clear the picture up a little bit and say, okay, these are more than likely the guys that he's going to be fighting. One of these guys. But, it remains to be seen. Hopefully the news will come out soon. We'll find out what's next for Triple G. And we'll start to see how the middleweight picture is going to unfold. With Canelo moving up to 68, we don't even know if he's coming back down to 60. He may go up to 68 and decide that he want to try to get some belts up there at 68. I'm definitely not talking about in this next fight. I'm not counting that Rocky Fielding belt. That's not a championship belt. That's one of those made up belts to get more sanctioning fees. I don't count those. But anyway, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out New Media. Thanks for listening to the video. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.